What's going on, guys? It's Chris Bachelor here, bringing you another Thursday inventory review. It's the 2nd of December, so this goes on till the 4th. Let's get in. We have a Legacy Helmet Engram, so again, the Year 1 version of Ackley Fate Symbiote, Mask of the Third Man, Eternal Warrior, Skull of Dire Ahamkara, you name it, it's there. For the Titans, you get the Peregrine Greaves. Victory from on high. Airborne, shoulder charge, deals bonus damage, which is interesting. Sadly, shoulder charge did get nerfed. The activation time was reduced, and to kind of want to use shoulder charge quite consistently, you would need Memory of Yolder, which does suck. It's kind of annoying, but moving on, you have increases to Discipline and Strength. Unfortunately, the stat rolls for this Peregrine Greaves set right here is pretty low. It's a 90% roll, which is pretty sad. It's a 93% Discipline, so if you do end up picking these up, make sure you're speccing into the Discipline side for these boots specifically, and not Strength. Now, for your ammo, you get Fusion Rifle ammo and Machine Gun ammo, and then you finally get Arc Double Down. Now, because the Peregrine Greaves main perk is from an arc-based subclass, Arc Double Down is pretty consistent here. Fusion Rifle ammo, if you like fusion rifles, that's good. Machine Gun ammo, if you consistently get a lot of heavy in the Crucible, I suppose, is the best way of putting it, then Machine Gun ammo is good for you. But honestly, I would re-roll these with Twist Fate time and time again until you get a good roll. But I would save it for something like Intellect and Discipline, with a fairly high up on the intellect stat. Hunters, you get the Crest of Afalupi. Now you're looking at that 136 intellect, aren't you? What if I told you this is a 91% roll? Not realistically that high. Well, it's high, it's up there, but unfortunately it's not exactly what most people want. The main perk anyway is Keeper of the Pack. Revive fallen teammates and be revived faster. Supers generate an extra orb, so any super that makes 8 orbs now makes 9. You get an increase to strength, and the strength increase here is incredibly low. I would actually just wait until you have, or better yet, I would reroll this until you have a pretty solid intellect discipline roll or discipline strength roll, and go from there. Now, increase to strength and intellect. The intellect goes up to 136, I do believe, but again, it's only 90% of the way. Unfortunately, it's just not that high. You get hand cannon ammo and sidearm ammo. If you do go with this chest piece specifically, then go with hand cannon ammo. Hand cannon ammo, well, yeah, the ammunition on hand cannons is a bit low, but depending on what you're really using, then you could have, say, just under 100 bullets, and for a hand cannon, that's pretty low. Compared to weapons like auto rifles and scout rifles, then yeah, this is really, really low. And there are some hand cannons that just have such poor magazine stats that the ammo stat itself, like the max ammo capacity on it, is just far too low to even be considered using. But in any case, you get Void Burn Defense and Void Armor for you Night Stalkers out there, so if you want to go with this specific role here, increase intellect, hand cannon ammo, and Void Armor, and go with a mid-tier armor recovery build with just a little bit higher agility, and your Night Stalker will be just fine. Pretty tanky, and pretty consistent, pretty fast, so what's not to like there? For the Warlocks, you get the Void Fang Vestments with the Discipline Strength stat of 83 and 79. Again, this is actually quite low. Well, it's a 92% roll, which, you know, not too bad. The Discipline is a 95% hit, so go with that. The Strength is actually below 90%, which is pretty abysmal. But in any case, the main perk is Hungering Void. Spawn with full grenade energy, and your Axiom Bolt Grenade spawns an additional Seeker. So instead of getting 2 grenades, or better yet, with 2 bolts coming out of your grenade, you'll have 3 bolts. Now, your increase to Discipline Strength, of course, go with Discipline. Pulse Rifle ammo, increasing the amount of Pulse Rifle ammunition you can carry, and Fusion Rifle ammo. Honestly, again, it's player preference with ammo capacity boosts. I would probably go with the pulse rifle boost. You get arc burn defense and void armor intrinsic to the void fang vestments. So if you're looking to use these just for the spawn with full grenade energy on a Sunsinger or Stormcaller, go with arc burn defense. If you are using these as a void walker, then go with void armor. Now, unfortunately, the armors have been a pretty poor stock today. But again, re-rolling them with Twist Fade, if you're willing to spend strange coins, motes, and exotic shards, then you can get a little bit back out of it. It could be worth the strange coins that you're putting in. Now, you do have a weapon this week, of course. It's the 4th Horseman. Now, the main perk is Thunderer. This weapon can be fired on full auto mode. And the rate of fire is extremely fast. If you've never seen the 4th Horseman firing at full auto, then I suggest you check out Mr. Fruit's latest, or like most recent video about the 4th Horseman. It's fucking funny. Now, getting into ballistics, you start off at stock with CQB ballistics. You get accurized ballistics for a bit more range, and field choke for a little bit more range and impact. I would honestly go with field choke here. You get final round. Last round in the magazine deals bonus damage. You get an option of fitted stock, hand loaded, or speed reload. I would go with hand loaded. And finally, you get return to sender. Kills with this weapon have a chance to grant bonus ammo to the magazine. Now, if this gun had return to sender mulligan instead of final round, with Thunderer, this would be like a pocket infinity shotgun. On top of hand loaded and field choke, you get about as much range as what shotgun should have. So, yeah, this could be good. If this had mulligan instead, 4th Horseman would actually be a popular shotgun. But that's just my own opinion, obviously. But the way I see it, this gun is more of a fun time weapon, not a weapon you should use seriously. I think I saw a raid group recently. I think it was the math class group, like Dido in that. I think I saw him fight Axis Phase 2 using nothing but the 4th Horseman, which was hilarious. But yeah, in any case, if you want this gun, pick it up. If not, you know where to move on to. For the weapon ornaments, you get Not a Toy to change the Zalo Supercell's appearance. You also get Silver Bullet for the Nemesis Star. For the curios, you get Plasma Drive, Emerald Coil, Heavy Ammo Synthesis, 3 of Coins, and Glass Needles. And your material exchange is your Modes of Light. That's been your Thursday inventory, guys. I've been Chris Batchelor. Hope you have a good day. Peace out.